Hello everyone and welcome to my review slash thoughts of the Planet Coaster 2 Update 10 and Parades DLC. Now, I have a lot of thoughts on this DLC and update, and I'll be honest, not all are good. But let's just hop into the park I made and see what's up. Alright, welcome to Parade Land. I made this tiny little park just to show off the DLC stuff. Honestly, I wasn't planning on making a video initially, but then I was like, you know what, I might as well, because I was just going to build some stuff up. I was originally planning to make a video like this, but I wasn't planning to make a video building the stuff, because I don't really like how those videos go, because they're just me bumbling around, whatever. It is what it is, with Toy Box and Sorcery, how those work. But yeah, whatever, this is new. This is different. So, starting off with the positive thing, I really like the building style, like the old town scenery from the parade pack, because the parade pack came with all this new scenery, including the parade scenery, but not just that, they also had an entire new building set. So down here we got heritage brick and new tile roofs and wood panels, and it's just all this it's Main Street, Disney Main Street, and the castle at the end, and it just looks really, really good. And this game is improving, kind of. There are some still very much things wrong with it, but it's improving slowly, I'll say. It still needs a scenario editor, but it's whatever, it's cool. And then of course I just add some generic shops, because whatever. And so this is the first ride I'm going to go over. This is the Tagada I named it Tagada. Jumpin' Disc, that's what it's called. I mean, I like the flat ride. It's just, I've never ridden one of these in real life, because they're banned in America. So, I'm not going to use this thing. I'll be honest, I'm probably never going to use this thing. Maybe once or twice, but this wasn't really a ride that I was looking forward to. So yeah, it is what it is. It bounces around. It's kind of cool. It lights up at night too, which that's another thing. The entertainers light up now too. And so I'm going to go over the train thing near the end of the video, because that's the one that really, really set me off. I do not like how these railroad crossings work, but we'll go over that at the end, near the end, because I want to save my anger to the end. We have good stuff to go over first, including the parade, which I believe is going to run in about half an hour in-game time. So after we ride these two big coasters and look at the kiddie drop, we can watch the parade. And I did attempt at making a parade float, or I guess I can show you these after, but it is what it is. I attempted at making a parade float. I know it looks pretty bad, but the parades are honestly so flexible. You could do basically anything, and I just decided to smash a few pieces together just to see how it would look. And it looks pretty bad, this one, but this one actually doesn't look that bad, so it is what it is, and I just use this from the blueprint. So yeah, let's walk to our coasters. Now let's do the kiddie drop first. So this kite eating tree, I named a kite eating tree after the one at Carowinds in King's Dominion. It's the Little Dipper. It has a cool drop sequence, and let me just test it. Yeah, kick the gusts off. Come on. And so it goes up and down. We drop, drop, go up and down, bounce, bounce, drop, drop. So it's great. It's a great little drop tower for the kids. The shortest drop tower we had in the game before this, since we don't have the ability to shorten drop towers. And I think the drop tower people were using, including me and Planet Coaster 1, for these kiddie drop towers, was this. This is at least 100 feet tall. This is 110 feet. So this is 100 feet tall. This is not a kiddie drop tower. So I'm glad we finally have this. And this is one of the reasons why the DLC itself was great, but the update wasn't that great. But we'll go over that in a minute. And so now we have our dive coaster, which I've originally named Menace. I bet you can guess where I got that from. And so let's take a ride, shall we? I worked really hard on this layout. Totally, I didn't just smash elements together, but yeah. Let's just test it. Alright, so here we go on Menace. This is a cool coaster. Because this is one of the first times that I actually used the banking offset to make it quote unquote smoother. but it's still not the smoothest. But yeah, let's ride this real quick. Then we can look over the Raptor, which is also really cool. And then we can go over some of the stuff that I don't like about the pack. Whoa. Yeah, it has a Beyond Vertical drop too. Up into an Immelman, which every dive coaster has an Immelman after the drop. That's pretty standard. Loop. That's not too common on dive coasters. Whoa. Yeah, not the smoothest. Oh, wow. Okay, I made this like in the morning, so I completely forgot how it. Yeah, I completely forgot how this rode, and I also did something at the end. I made my own version of the Iron Menace final turn where it like jerks you around. So yeah, I made my own version of that. So that's cool. Because it's B&M, you know. B&Ms are just like that, especially the new ones. Look at that. Okay, let's move on to a much smoother coaster, the Raptor. And this one was really fun to build. Even though, like, it's still in the DLC and I had to pay for it. It's a very, very worth it for the Raptor itself. So let's ride in the front seat. We're on the submarine sandwich track, like the foot wide track. So here we go. Wee, put your hands up. Whoa. Oh, and this one's called Blazer. Totally original. Totally not named after my 100th coaster, which is going to be defunct in a few years. Just like Airy Force. Yeah, I literally just found out about that, like, 5 minutes before recording this video, and I was like, oh, cool. So now, one of my bucket list coasters is going to be biting the dust, and I can't even ride it, because I already have another trip, which I'm planning to reveal soon. I'm still working on the script for it, but it's pretty big, and you won't want to miss it. But yeah, I have another giant trip this summer, which I'm very excited about. But anyway, let's talk about the main negative I have with this update / pack, and this is the railroad crossing. So, as you can see, it's not even aligned with the path, which is really weird because I thought it was aligned, but for some reason, they won't give you the option to just, like, align a specific track piece with this path. So let me give you an example. Let's place this path down. 1, 2, 3. Just pretend this is a straight path, okay? Let's extend this a bit. Line width 12. Okay. Let's just say it's a straight path, and we have a track ride. Let's just click this. Steam train, cool. Go forward, okay. And yeah, you see the minimum length is 46 feet. That's one problem. I really wish that was different. And you might be saying, oh, why don't you just use the kiddie train? That's a kiddie train. I want, like, the whole reason I want these railroad crossings in the game is so I could put big trains in my park, and the railroad crossings don't even work. But here, let me demonstrate. So, you do this, you can't even align it with the path. You do path track. Okay, that kind of works. But it's like completely misaligned. And I guess you could, like, theoretically, after doing it, just move it over. I guess that would work, but like it would take a lot of finagling. If you want to do multiple track crossovers, you can't just move the entire train over. And plus, I don't even think this path is connected. I just realized that now, yeah. The path isn't even connected, so like, this is just a broken thing. One thing, I'll say this. It feels like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. For example, let me give you an example of this. So, this is the one that, like, got me the most mad, because this is, like, infuriating that they can do this. So, Jerry St. Lauer Limited, Gerstlauer Infinity. So, this is a pretty popular coaster model, you know, Hang Time, Knott's Farm, Caracho, and Trips Drill, Germany, I think. Please, go easy on me if I said that Groucho is in Germany if it's not. But anyway, point being, Karnen is in Germany. That's another one. But point being, so this coaster has had alignment issues from day one. Just check this out. So I know this is probably too sharp of a turn, but whatever. It shouldn't act like this. You'll see in a minute. Let me just add this little track. Alright, that's fine. And then let me just add a little twist too. Or wait, let me add a launch and then like a inversion to really, yeah, whatever. 132 miles per hour is what it is. Okay, banana roll, sure. And then let's see how bad this profiling is. I don't know if it'll be as bad as banana roll, but for this it's atrocious. The front car is fine. The front car, the wheels are practically like completely, well, not completely, almost completely like flush. But the back car, that should be unacceptable. Like, okay, I know I'm probably overreacting, but the reason I'm so like fired up about this is they specifically said that they fixed this in the patch notes, or like tried to fix it. And I remember what it looked like before. I don't think I took any footage of it, but it was about the same. This is literally the exact same as it was before. So, I guess it's technically not lying to our face, but it kind of is. Almost, sort of. Not, maybe not really. Not as extreme as that, but like, just maybe word it better, because like they worded it like they completely fixed it, or like almost completely fixed it. And it's like really disappointing that the track looks this terrible. This game is like a year and a half old. It should not look this bad. And with the train like clipping in on itself, and okay, yeah, this is terrible. But maybe this turn is too tight. Let's see what it looks like in the banana roll. Okay, it launches. Yeah, look, it's even that bad in the banana roll. Like, what is going on here? The quality control needs to change. All right, Frontier, if you're watching this, if you are, I like your games, I guess. But anyway, Frontier, if you're watching this, please fix this. Like, this is such a popular coaster model, and I've almost never used this due to this glitch. Like, I used it a lot in Planet Coaster 1, like, so many times, and I've just never used it here, because this glitch is just so, and it's not even that big of a glitch, it's just a visual thing. Like, if I want my parts to be realistic, I don't want wheels clipping through the track, and it's just, this just looks terrible. Like, this, too, and, like, okay, I think it's a quality control thing. Like, test your updates better, make sure that they work, and make sure that they don't keep breaking stuff along with the new updates. If that's too hard, if that's too much to ask, then I don't really know how to help you from there, but whatever. Anyway, let's delete this, go back over here. I believe that's it. Oh yeah, here's the parade, so we can watch this parade. Cool music. And we have the Mayor Pip Whistle, I think that's his and her name. It's a male and female variant, but in my version of the lore, this is the mayor and this is his wife. Or I guess they could both be mayors. Like, mayors, like a sort of royalty thing, like where the husband and wife both get a piece of the royalty, kind of like king and queen, whatever. Or that's not even how it works, but you know what I mean. I guess they're both like co-mayors. My theory is that they're co-mayors, or like husband and wife and whatever. And then King Coaster, Queen Splash, that's another thing, the cool light up entertainers, which I kind of forgot about, but that's cool too. And then, I don't know about where the new merch is. I don't think anyone has it, but yeah, the new Just a Memento stuff was cool too. And, yeah, because I have Just a Memento shop set up here, so they should be able to buy them. And then, of course, the bunting thing. I kind of honestly forgot about that, but it's here in case you want it, you know, in America 250 Park, because that's coming up soon. July 4th will be very cool this year, and I'm probably going to make That's probably the day I'm going to do this trip announcement, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. I don't think you guys are ready for it, although I'm sure you guys could guess with all the hints I've dropped in previous videos. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up here. I know this wasn't really that different from the other rambling videos, but at least in this video, I kind of already had a park built, so I wasn't like actively building stuff, although I did actively build some stuff, but it wasn't like big stuff where I was just like, okay, E&F Miller, build this layout, let's just make a layout, because I feel like the first cut of the Toy Box Pack, I made 2 of the Toy Box Pack videos. Literally, the first cut of the Toy Box Pack video was exactly like that, and I hated it so much, I'm pretty sure I deleted the video. I hated it so much. But anyway, that's all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Frontier, I love you, Frontier. Look, I love you, I really do. I just wish that the quality control could be better, and that there could be more transparency, and just more honesty. And transparency, that's the biggest thing. Just be transparent. I know that I've nailed transparency into the ground with the whole King's Dominion Pantherian incident last year, but it's just, it's more important this time, because if I'm willing to be a paying customer of your video game, your very awesome video game, and pay $19 for this DLC, yes, this DLC was $19, which is a lot more than previous DLCs, then there should be a level of transparency and honesty when it comes to these updates and stuff. And so, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, smash that subscribe button, comment your thoughts on this parade pack, which is very awesome, I will admit. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.